Hi, I'm Bob Batcher, Executive Director of Prime Plus Senior Centers, and this is Prime Time with Bob. Normally, I'm talking with somebody else, and we're having a conversation, but today I wanted to talk to you and kind of do some confessing, because here we are multiple weeks, I don't even want to try to count it, into a whole new life called COVID-19. And I don't know about you, but I'm getting kind of weary. You know, every day is somewhat the same day, and then we got to do it differently. You try to go to church, and they're telling you got to make a reservation. You try to meet with somebody, and they say, "Well, let's Zoom it." And you go to Zoom it, and now you have to get permission because high security and that kind of thing. So it seems like every day there's something new, but is it an improvement? So life is kind of going on. And then today it's about the 14th day in a row of 90 degrees or above. So that respite of going out there and gardening. Now, am I whining? Yeah, it sure seems like it. And actually on Saturday, I had a real eye-opener. I attended the funeral of a very special member of Prime Plus, Larry. Larry had many, many years of giving joy to a lot of people. And for the last several years, he was at Prime Plus practically every day. And it meant that no matter how weary, how tired, how exhausted I might be, I'd walk in that door, and there was Larry with a smile and with a challenge. You want to play gin rummy? You want to play checkers? He always was willing to give. And that's when I realized when we got talking about the spirit of Prime Plus, that's what it was really about. And in that service, we talked about Larry is doing fine because life is a continuum and life is going to be in your heart. And that's when we talk a lot about the Prime Plus spirit, it's really about being in your heart. So what I realized is my weariness is caused because I'm going into an office now, but it's empty of people. It's me and Chantel and the people that are there to make things work. So I keep getting asked that question, when are we going to open? When is Prime Plus going to open? What's tomorrow going to bring? And one of the things I've said is let's keep doing what we normally do, but do it differently. And I realized that that answer to when is Prime Plus going to open, it's open now. Because one of the things I heard about at that funeral was how Prime Plus has touched a lot of lives, and it continues to do it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to encourage you to go to Prime Plus on our Facebook page or YouTube, Prime Plus Senior Centers, because we've been collecting content. We've been collecting kind of a day in the life of Prime Plus, and I would encourage you, if you've missed those chair exercises or the yoga, join up with us at the Facebook page or on YouTube, and you can start taking those classes all over again. And if you're like me, you can get rid of that tire that I've been collecting. Or if you've enjoyed Steve playing on the piano at Coffee and Chat, well, because of the magic of virtual, you can hear him all the time. And we've stockpiled several weeks of Steve playing the piano. And I've been doing these talks on Mondays and Thursdays, usually with a guest that we can bring information that you might be interested in. The other day, I had a Zoom meeting with our caregivers from the participants in our adult day service. And it was a really exciting, enlightening meeting because there were people who were taking care of their spouses, their moms, their dads, their brothers or sisters, who are going on that journey of Alzheimer's and dementia. They've got a real challenge. And one thing we talked about was what are the kinds of things that Prime Plus offered them when we were in our brick and mortar open stage? What can we bring to them on their day-to-day life? And they started sharing with us old movies, the exercise classes. They really miss seeing each other. They miss seeing the staff of Prime Plus adult day services. So we're going to start doing that on a routine basis. So I'd love to hear from you. Give me a holler at 625-5857, extension 109. I'll be checking my voicemails if I'm not in the office. Or email me, rbatcher@primeplus.org, and let us know how we can help connect you to connect with the world. It's a lot different today. It's going to be different. And you know what? We can do what we normally do in that different world. It may mean wearing a mask. Find a mask that gives you joy. Find a mask that's productive. It's a matter of washing your hands. Get used to it. Get some good soap that you like, that aroma that you really like in that soap. And then social distancing. That's the hardest part. But it's a matter of doing social distancing does not mean being distant from people. So use any way you can to connect. If you're interested in doing a Zoom meeting among the members of Prime Plus, you can reconnect and see what those hairstylists are doing, because not everybody has a wife that'll cut their hair just before they do this meeting. If you're missing talking with people, pick up the phone and call them, or learn how to do FaceTime and connect with your peeps, with your people, and with your family. Stay in touch. Keep in mind, stay safe and stay connected. Be back in touch with you later. Thanks a lot.